Hey, what's going on, guys? It is time for my next update, and I think the last update that I make was about a month and a half ago. Um, I was actually out of town the last 4 days, and for Fourth of July weekend, and I came back to some surprise. My last video, I said I had some issues with some calcium deficiencies, but I've been feeding them cow meg, and I added some compost into the soil and a little bit of chicken manure. So the plants are starting to come back. It's actually looking pretty good. You can still see some of the curl leaves, but the new growth is good. So this bed is my Carolina Reaper bed. Then we got the Purple Reaper right here. All these plants have been topped, but this one is still pretty lengthy. And last night I got home maybe about 12 a.m. I couldn't wait, so came outside to check, and none of the plants really have any pods yet, but I actually found one on this little one over here. So one Reaper so far. You can see that little guy right there. And here is my mix bed, mix super hot. So they're all looking okay. Oh yeah, and here are my surprise. So when I left, there was barely any pods, and that was 4 days ago. And I got one right here. This is the Scotch bonnet. I think this is the red variety. Look at this guy right here. Oh, another one right there. So pods on both of the Scotch bonnet and the scarlet rose. I don't see any on this one, but this one definitely has some. First time growing. I got these seeds from Mr. Khang himself, and I found something pretty cool. The scarlet rose actually has a tail on it. Almost looks like a living starburst. It's pretty cool. And then these are my Texas crimson bonnet. They have pods on them. Second plant also have pods. There's a pretty big one down here. Shooting some crazy pheno. And I think these are my 7-pod brain strain yellow. There's some pods on here too. I was pretty excited to see all these pods just getting pushed out. So crazy looking phenos. 7-pod brain strain yellow. This one looks kind of funky. Some more on this side. Some weird phenos. And I think, where's the tag for this one? The Jay's Peach Ghost. Recovering. No pods on these yet. And this should be the joklokia. Getting a little bit better. Bahamian goats. I think I have some pods on here too. So keep in mind, when I left, I couldn't find any. And this is only 4 days, and they have gotten pretty big. There you go. Yep, they're shooting them out. So I guess apparently in San Diego, California, it was in the 70s, like mid 70s, and my lemon drops. Now these are just growing crazy, and the amount of pod is ridiculous. They're just everywhere. We get some close shot. Like I said, they're kind of green, so it's hard to tell. I'm expecting a super big harvest on these. Oh, like all cluster, all everywhere. Pods everywhere. Doesn't matter what angle I'm shooting from, they're just loaded. So let's see if we can get some bottom shot. Yeah, these are loaded. Yeah, pretty excited. So yeah, it's ridiculous how much it's growing. And then we got big black mama in the back. No pod sightings yet. Shit, let me get a full shot of lemon drops. You can see how big it is. And the ones in the 5-gallon bucket, they're doing okay. So I have these two, Trinidad Scorpion Chocolate. I haven't seen any pods. I think there is some, but and another joklokia, doing okay. Jay's Peach Ghost. These three up front are the 7-pod brain strain red, and there's some pods. Oh, there's a big one down here. There you go. First time growing these also. And the lemon starburst. I don't know which plant to start off with. It's actually not yellow, it's just the reflection of the sun. But check this out. So my first wave of pods were about the size of a nickel, and you know, nowhere close to the lemon starburst shape. But this plant is loaded with all sorts of different phenos. Look, loaded. Just lifting up the branches, just loaded. All I can say is loaded. And I haven't even went around the whole plant yet. You can see the little nickel size one is starting to ripen up. But so far, this is one of my best phenom. Check this one out, the little stinger. This side is also loaded. See that? And the second wave is definitely growing a lot faster. And pods are getting a lot bigger. I don't know what to do with these Samsung phones. It's like not really focusing too well. But yeah, check this out. Second plant. Also loaded. Yeah, you can see it. All over. Nice little plump one down there. Lift this branch up, they're just all over. Yeah, so I'm expecting pretty good harvest from both of the lemon starburst plants. Okay, this is what I got going in the back. So plants are looking pretty decent. Turn into a little jungle. Oh yeah, my white ties came back. It's also loaded with white ties. It's the only plant that's producing. Yep, supposed to be the dragon breath. All right, John. I'm just doing a little recording.
What do you do? Video?
Yeah. For my pepper group, you know. So it's supposed to be the.
One before I go.
Sure.
That's cute, man.
Yeah. It's all right. I'll get inside.
All right. Cool.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. So here it's supposed to be the dragon breath, but who knows? We will see. And the yellow reaper and the Carolina reaper that stayed small has some flower on it. I'm curious to see what this thing's gonna do. And here is the Trinidad scorpion red. So it's getting a little better, but still has the old leaves from the calcium deficiencies. And this one also has. I came home and there's also some pods in there. There's another one right there. Yep. And my golden ghost that I bought from Home Depot, and it's over winter. So all the old pods were there, they all stay small. You can see some of them ripen up, but the new one where I reconditioned the soil, they're actually a little bit bigger. See? So this plant is loaded with little mini ghost pepper. But yeah, that's what I got in the front. And this in the back. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll probably do another update, maybe another month or so. So we'll see how they do. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you.